friends. So today we will be learning about the Dravidian style of temple architecture. So Dravidian style of temple architecture falls under Chola art. Okay. So it is a South Indian art. Okay. Just for your knowledge, I would like to tell you that like the temple architecture, the styles of temple architecture, they generally became popular during the Gupta period. Okay, so temple architecture was of like various types. So one was Nagada style, one was Dravida style, one was Nayaka style, you can say. Then there was Vesara style, then there was Hoysala style. Then you had the Vijayanagar art, and you also had the Pala school of art. So Nagada style basically belong to North India, you might know, and Dravida style that we are going to study, they generally belong to South India. Also, you must remember that Nagada style. This is we'll talk about Dravida style. Nagada style had three subsections. Okay, first one was Odisha school or Odisha style. Second was Khajuraho style, that was popular amongst Chandel rulers, and third was Solanki style. But today we will not delve into those nitty gritties or those details. So, but today we will be learning about the Dravida style. So, just as Nagada style of architecture with a different sub-school emerged, a northern part of India, a distinct style of architecture emerged in peninsular India. So that is the Dravida style. So let me tell you something about the South Indian, like South Indian temples and all. So uh, temple architecture in South India began under the Pallav ruler Maha Mahendravarman. Okay, so there was this Pallav ruler. His name was Mahendravarman, and during his reign, temple architecture developed in South India. Okay, so it continued ever since. So the temples developed during the Pallav dynasty, okay, reflected the stylistic taste of an individual ruler. Like if what does a ruler think? How is his thinking? So those kind of thinking got finally compressed into the temple, or the temple illustrated that time. uh, and they can be classified into four stages. So South Indian can be classified into four stages. First was the Mahindra group. This will not be learning. Second was the Narsimha group, Rajsimha group, and Nandivarman group. But today we will be learning about the Dravidian style of temple architecture. Okay, so let us begin now. Okay, so I took your time, but a little bit of introduction was necessary. So the question of Dravidian style of temple architecture, do you know it has been asked in 1999, 1995, and 2013 mains exam. It is also been asked in various other competitive exams. So let us start Dravida style. So under the patronage of the Chola rulers, hundreds of temples were built in South India. Okay, so Chola rulers, they were great at building temples. It was a continuation of the previous Pallav architecture, the architecture that we discussed already now, the little bit of introduction that I gave you, with some variations. So Pallav architecture was there, and with a little bit of variation, Dravida style emerged. This is what came to be known as the Dravidian style of temple architecture. The features of the Dravidian style or Chola style. See, in exam, if question comes as to which style is also called the Chola style. So Dravidian style is also called the Chola style. Okay, okay, the difference between the Nagada and so what was the reason of calling a Nagada style and Dravida style different? So first was that unlike the Nagada temples, the Dravidian temples were surrounded by high boundary walls. Okay, there were high boundary walls in Dravida style. Okay, the front wall had a high entrance gateway known as Gopura. Okay, so the front wall had a high entrance gateway known as Gopura. As you can see in the figure, the lower part, this one is the Gopura. Okay, this one is the Gopura. Okay, the temple premise was laid out in Panchayatan style with a principal temple and four subsidiary shrines. So, can you see in the diagram? This one, this one, this one, and this one. These were called the subsidiary shrines. Okay. Next point, important thing that we need to learn about or we need to understand in Dravidian style was the spire is in the form of step pyramid and rises up linearly rather than curved. It is known as Vimana. Okay, so Vimana, can you see Vimana here? This one is the Vimana. This one in the green color which I am doing. Vimana, that is the Vimana. Okay, so it is a stepped pyramid and rises up linearly rather than curved. So in like the Nagada style, it was curved, and the crowning element is shaped in the form of octagon and is called shikhar. Okay, the crowning the topmost portion is called shikhar. Okay, and uh, um, actually I'm using this book Nitin Singhania to explain you. I hope you understand it. uh, uh, it is uh, it is similar to Kalash in Nagada temple but not spherical. Okay, so in Nagada it was called Kalash, and in like Dravida it was called Shikhar. Okay, there is only one Vimana in the Dravidian architecture on top of the main temple. So there is only one Vimana in Dravidian architecture. You can see no Vimana. Vimana is evident that those three that I told you, this one, this portion, that is the Vimana. So there was only one Vimana in Dravidian architecture on top of main temple. The subsidiary shrines do not have Vimanas. Okay, these are the subsidiary shrines I told you. They do not have Vimanas. Okay, and the assembly hall was connected with the Garbhagriha. This portion. It looks like a cricket field, na? So whenever you remember of a cricket field and a stadium, and the place where stump is there, that what you call that is called Garbhagriha by a vestibular tunnel known as Antarala. So assembly hall was connected like uh, with a Garbhagriha by a vestibular tunnel known as Antarala. So this is the Antarala. Okay, this is connected. No, this is connected to the like Garbhagriha. This one is connected. Let me use a different coloring so that it becomes easy for you. Okay, I would be using black. The entrance of the Garbhagriha had sculptures called Dwarpal, which was also called Mithun and Yakshas. Okay, entrance of Garbhagriha had what what it had. So this is the Garbhagriha. Okay, in here you will find Dwarpal, Mithun and Yakshas. Okay, and the presence of a water tank. This is the water tank. It is big, no? It looks big. Inside the temple enclosure was a unique feature in Dravidian style. Okay, so water tank was a very like like it was a very important feature in Dravidian style. And can you do you know an example of Dravida style temple? So it is the Brihadeshwara temple. Brihadeshwara temple, and where it is in Tanjore, and it was built by Raja Raja one. Okay, in 1100 1000 sorry 1100 AD, like like yeah, before the Delhi Sultanates came, no, like Prithviraj Chauhan Battle of Terrain, it happened in 192. So like 90 years before that, Brihadeshwara temple was built in Tanjore. It is an example Dravida style, and it was built by Raja Raja one. Okay, and second is Gangai Konda Cholapuram temple. It was built by like Rajendra one. Okay, so to commemorate his victory in the Gangetic Delta. So like in Gangetic Delta, so he wanted to he won a battle, and so to commemorate his victory, he built the Gangaikonda Cholapuram temple. So, if an exam comes that name two temples of Dravida style, so you should not hesitate and directly attack on Brihadeshwara temple and Gangai, attack on examiner, sorry, telling him that um, Brihadeshwara temple at Tanjore, which was built by Raja Raja I, and Gangaikonda Cholapuram temple built by Rajendra I, were the two example of like Dravida style. So let us revise it once. Again, I would be using a darker pen and a red color ink. Okay, so this portion, what is this? This is the water tank. Okay, what is this? What is this? This is the subsidiary shrine. This one is also the subsidiary shrines. This is also a subsidiary shrine. This is also a subsidiary shrine. So how many subsidiary shrines are there? One, two, three, and four. So this is the water tank. Okay. This is the Garbhagriha. Okay. Garbhagriha. And the Garbhagriha is connected to the outside by Antarala. Antarala. Okay, this is the Vimana. Vimana. Okay, and this is the assembly hall. I didn't tell you, I think. Definitely it looks like a hall, no? So, and this is the Gopuram. Okay, Gopuram. So you need to remember these seven things. Again, I let us repeat it. So so this this one is the water tank. This is the subsidiary shrine. These all are the subsidiary shrines. This is the Garbhagriha. Okay, and this is the uh, Vimana. Vimana. Okay, Vimana. And this is the Gopuram. Gopuram. And this is the assembly hall. This is the assembly hall, and this is the Antarala. This one connected, no, Antarala. Okay, so sorry, the image has got distorted now. I hope you understood it. Whenever a question on Dravida style mm, is asked, please do remember. Okay, and it has been asked in 1999, 1995, and 2013 mains exam. So this topic is definitely not so less important. It's very important. So I hope you understood my explanation. uh, I thank you very much for giving me your time.